the ball is the centre point, and I think, you know, whatever the game, whatever the player, whatever the location, it's the centre point of the game. Everyone's using this one thing, and I think, you know, it becomes the heart and soul of the game. And I think, you know, the famous moments, the dramatic times, this is what it's caused by, right? So I think it's a special thing. I mean, I think we all feel very proud and honoured to be involved in a World Cup ball, because I think it's truly special. Everything's changed. The internal construction, the rhombus carcass is radically different and much more innovative than the past. The panel shape is, you know, very dramatic in that it's angular shapes, and there's 6 of them, which makes the actual severe in flight far better. The longer the grooves makes a real difference in terms of the accuracy of flight paths. The final finish obviously makes a real difference in terms of the textured effect. Obviously the old Telstar was leather, right? This is not a leather ball, so in terms of flight, weight, water retention, dramatically better. And they're the big differences, but I think, you know, there's a connection in the look, but the innovation is dramatically different, and, you know, that's what 48 years does of ball innovations. The inner construction actually is one of the hardest things that we work hard on. I mean, I think most people love the bazooka, and we use it as a basis for improving upon, and I think we found some ways to improve the inner construction. I think the optic of the panel shape itself was more modernising it, bring it a bit more of up-to-date to the consumer's mind of something that is, you know, to take a sphere and put angular shapes into it. It's not easy, you know, to make it in that way and get the full kind of circumference to look perfect and get all the joins. It's not easy, but yeah, the inner was probably the hardest actually. We had the old ball in mind, and we thought that we could bring it to life in different ways. I think there's a balance between, you know, having a shape that is recognisable and in flight, and, you know, that players like, versus just going for something that is optically crazy, right? We can add a lot of things to a ball to make it interesting, but the player perception of in-flight recognition is something that, you know, when we do the testing with the players, they're very, you know, I like the ball, I don't like the ball. Optically, it's not the performance, they know we've got it, right? But the look is critical for them. You know, all of us see it as something that, you know, continues to be increased and more of a prominent part in the game. And I think, you know, we were at the forefront of it. We hold it in our back pocket that we can use it in the future, but yeah, we see where it goes. But I think innovation, I mean, as an England fan, bring it on, right? We'd have got further in World Cups and Euros with goal line technology. So yeah, I look forward to the day that it really is used and our goals count, right?